Pump it up, pump it up.
Trae.
Come on, come on.
With Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the day with Trae.
This is the day to gain inspiration, to make a positive change in the nation. We're inviting you to partake in conversation, to raise your vibration. It's the day that we will all celebrate all of our peeps that make this thing elevate. Watch the negative fade away, cause it's the day with Trae.
Rising, everyone. Welcome to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday, and I am excited. We are going to be closing out our Reign of Style coverage for the week with phenomenal Dominique Dorsey in the building, y'all. So we're going to be talking all about her journey in the hair care industry and how she is bringing her brilliance to, of course, Reign of Style. Now, I hope y'all been enjoying this Reign of Style coverage this week as much as I have. It's always so great to hear the backstories from so many people who are pouring into an event that is truly beloved in our community. And of course, for the 11th year this year, it's like, hey, they're pulling out all the stops, y'all, right? So I'm so grateful that we've been able to hear from so many great folks who are pouring into this and sharing their background stories and their beginning journeys with us. So we get to dive into that today with Dominique. But of course, I get to dive in with you first because it's the top of the show, y'all. So this is the time to go ahead and tag and share this show right here with anyone else who you feel deserves to be getting this daily dose of dopeness that we give you here on The Day with Trae. And, you know, if you can't watch our show, you want to listen to us, we got you covered. You can listen to the podcast version anywhere you find your favorite podcast. Just search Converge Media Network and The Day with Trae. You will find us there. Now, before I get into it with Dominique here, I'm going to tell you something. You know, it is so great when I look back at the amazing day where we recorded the intro for The Day with Trae. You know, we get to hear it here before we start the show, and it's always such a vibe, and it really gives us so much great energy to just start the show off right. So one of the things I want to hear from you about is, are you loving that intro or what? You know, DM me at Trae Holiday on Instagram. Share with me your thoughts about the intro for this show. You know, we battled with it, right? Because it really does give you that 90s feel. That's the whole reason for the vibe, the reason why we selected that track. And I'm so grateful to Vitamin D. Shout out to him for being not only a phenomenal producer, but also bringing his voice to this amazing intro. But I just want to hear from y'all. Is it resonating? You know, I didn't want to switch it up for this season because it's so profound, and it really is a reflection of me, which I'm so grateful for. You know, it's fun, it's vibrant, it's playful, and it takes me back to a time where I was truly anchoring myself in who I was as a young person in the 90s, growing up in that era, and being so inspired by shows like Living Single and Moesha. There's so many to name, but it was one of those things for me that when we put this together, I was just sitting back so amazed because I said, this is exactly what we were looking for. And I got to give a huge shout out to my director, Eric Calligraphy, for being my thought partner on that the entire time, y'all. He and I were like, what do we want to do? What is the great vibe? And we really worked together to curate the vision for that amazing intro. So I want to hear from you. If it's resonating, if you're loving it, if it makes you want to dance, if it makes you want to groove, please hit me up. Let me know what your thoughts are, because it is meant to be a reflection of not only my childhood, but our community, which is why I'm so grateful to everyone who came that day to be a part of filming this amazing intro. Shout out to Coach Giggs for all of the amazing choreography that he provided with some members of Cutting Up, new and Cutting Up from back in the day. Just such a reflection of our community and the brilliance therein. So let me know what you think. Go ahead and shoot me a message at Trae Holiday on Instagram. Well, after this short break, y'all, I get to talk to Dominique Dorsey. We're going to be hearing all about how she is bringing her brilliance to Reign of Style. Y'all don't want to miss this. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Listen up, Puget Sound.
This is a call to my fellow Black business owners.
It's your girl, Desa Gordon.
It's your boy, Eric Calligraphy, and I know times are tough out here.
Especially for our restaurants, dude. I already know you're feeling the weight.
But let me be clear. We're not going to stand by and watch our community struggle.
Here at Back to Basics and Converge Media, we know Black businesses are the heartbeat of our community.
We bring the culture, the flavor, and the soul, and we need you to keep on thriving.
We need you. So that's why we're opening our platforms to you. Whether it's telling your story, shining a light on your challenges, grabbing resources for you to know about. Dude, we even want to help bring more customers through your doors.
Man, we got you. Are you a restaurant owner trying to keep your lights on? A new business fighting to make your mark? Whatever your story, we want to hear it and help.
In order to make that happen, we need for you to head on over to whereweconverge.com/support Black business and let us know what's happening. Let Back to Basics and Converge Media amplify your voice and help drive traffic to your business.
Man, don't wait. Converge Media is here to uplift Black business in the Puget Sound. So man, make sure you visit whereweconverge.com/support Black business and let's rise together.
Seattle Opera presents one of the world's most popular operas, Mozart's The Magic Flute. Called an international sensation by LA Daily News and dazzling by San Francisco Classical Voice, this new to Seattle production featuring eye-popping animations is perfect for the whole family. Don't miss Mozart's The Magic Flute, February 22nd through March 9th at McCaw Hall. Details at seattleopera.org.
Welcome back, y'all, to The Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Now I get the pleasure to talk to Miss Dominique. Hey.
Hey,
How
how's
are
it
you?
going?
I'm good. You doing good?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to tell my story.
Well, you look phenomenal, and I'm
thank
gonna tell you, I get to wrap up with you in terms of brand of style this week, and you said it right there. I want to hit on the beginnings. Tell us about that story.
It all started when I was a little girl. I wanted to embrace the beauty industry because of my dad. He bought me a vanity when I was 6, and I used to play in that thing like no tomorrow. And then as the time grew, I got better at braiding, and next thing you know, I'm a braider. And then braiding went to the next level, went to cosmetology school, graduated in 2016, and I took it to another level, got my LLC, and now I'm doing what I wanted to do, which is be not behind the scenes no more, making that name that I actually do hair and I'm not behind the scenes like I used to be.
Wow.
Yes.
You know, there's something that I love when stories start when we're kids.
Yes.
Because, you know, the world is our oyster as a child, and it's the innocence of youth, especially really young kids.
Because
you
that's
know?
where it starts.
Exactly.
It starts with that plant that my dad put in me. And this is for him. Rest in peace, Daddy.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. You know, there's something that keeps you going as a stylist. You know, we were talking a bit about just the rigor that it takes on your body.
It does.
You know, tell us how you've been able to balance that over the years.
Occupational therapy. I also go to massages and just breaks. If you ice your hands, multiple massages. And when you go to cosmetology school, if you got the right teacher, they'll teach you the fundamentals for your hand. And some friends will too.
Nice. Well, it is really about a team, and it is about that community. And it's great to see Aisha and all the amazing folks that pour into Reign of Style every year. Tell us some of the things that you're excited about in terms of your participation this year.
So I'm excited to bring what nobody has brought yet. I know my mentor / aunt, we've been killing it the last 10 years. I didn't do the first year with her, but the last 10 years, we've had some amazing themes, from Avatar, from the African theme, to bringing it all to light. And I'm not gonna say mine, but they're gonna be in store for mine. It's gonna have a lot of different types of hairstyles, good music, good choreography. It's gonna be like, but it's gonna be like, so it's gonna have everybody on their feet and not on their feet. So I can't wait to bring it. I can't.
I'm gonna tell you right now, like I'm getting goosebumps because you know what? All week listening to all of y'all talk about what you're bringing, it is so exciting.
Intense too, right?
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, like last year, I was just sitting on the edge of my seat, and I told Aisha, I said, "Girl, this is next level."
Yes.
Like I was
like
so
every
impressed.
Year, Aisha and everybody in the competitors, we go to the next and the next. It's like what are you gonna bring next? I'm already ready for 2026.
Look, see, it's the evolution, right? But what I love is the exploration of creativity.
Me too.
So when you think about your work every day as a stylist, right? I know sometimes people come and they got ideas in their mind, but there's also times where people are like, I don't know, I trust you, do something dope, you know? Tell us a little bit about how you're able to really serve your clients.
I feel like from the beginning of me having clients, and they're still here to this day, I'm able to serve the same community that's been coming to me, so I gotta give back to them. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't be in business right now, not one bit.
Yeah, that's beautiful too, because there's something to be said about somebody who goes, no, this is who I go to.
Yeah.
Period. And then I think a lot of hair businesses grow through word of mouth.
Oh, all my clients are all word of mouth. No offense to social media, but I'm definitely gonna put it out there. I've never said, oh, I got you and I found you off Instagram, or I found you on Facebook. No, it's usually been someone's word of mouth. That's usually how they connected. Now to book, you gotta go on the website.
But it's impressive though, because people clearly can talk about the things that they believe in or are having a great time with, or it's like, no, they will treat you right over there, right?
Yes.
So that says a lot about what you're bringing in terms of the care for your clients.
Yes.
Now, we were talking earlier this week about just the nature of beauty salons and barbershops being that go-to space.
Yes.
And the unique nature of the stylist to client relationship. Tell us a bit about how you've been exploring that in your time in the industry.
I feel like I've been gaining relationships as I grow, and I stay with them. So for example, like Michelle, I've been with her for over 10 plus years, grandfathered in. Now I'm like family, and just watching her grow in the braid industry was amazing. And then I got another mentor for color and cut, and that mentor's still with me to this day. So I feel like I take that energy of what they give me, the knowledge, and I put it on them, on my clients, and make sure I have that security, because like I said before, without them, I wouldn't be in it. So I feel like that's where I take that initiating when it comes to like the knowledge that I have. I want to be able to give it to other people, and not only just serving my clients, letting them know, like, I'm not just here to do your hair. I'm here to make sure your hair grows, make sure it's like, it's not, I just want your money. No, I want you to have healthy, strong hair. And if it's color, cut, locks, braids, weaves, you got it. I got you.
Wow.
Yes.
So you provide a lot of different services.
I do provide a lot of different services.
To be honest, I feel like there's parts of that are truly needed because, people love to switch up and do
All the
different
time.
things, right? I know before I had locks, I was in a crochet style every 3 weeks. It was something different.
They're protective, and you can achieve the style that you said you might not want to commit to.
Yeah.
You might not have wanted to commit it to locks before you locked up, and you could have those in crochets.
So true.
Yes,
It's so
they're
true.
amazing. I just did them last night.
You see? And for me, I realize that the hair journey for every client is different. And that's why it takes that level of consistency, because flopping from one stylist to another, they don't have the history of your hair. So I love what you're saying in terms of all of the knowledge that you have gained to bring that onto your clients to make sure that they have healthy hair, because that is so necessary,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Okay, so you got some things in the works for us come
I
March
got some
2nd.
things in the works.
I just want to talk a little bit about this team. We've been talking about the culture of the team.
Yes.
Something like this is a major production, Dominique. Like, how did y'all pull together the right team to make it happen this year?
I waited for Miss Michelle to retire, so that way I could take her team and put it on. No offense, but no, literally, I needed her models that had already been in the show for 10 years, and plus the couple that I had in mind that I had poked in their ear, like, hey, get ready, your time's gonna happen. But I needed what she had, but I didn't want to compete against my own family member. I was like, we are better as a team than we are separated. So once she passed the crown to me last year and told me it was her last year, I was like, okay, I need your models. Are your models ready? And then adding more people that I didn't know I met last year. That's who did the music, and his name is Elijah and Anna. So putting them together was easy, but not hard. Does that make sense? It was easy because I had the connection of the bond with the last 10 years with the models, but it was also as hard adding new to my vision that I got coming on March 2nd.
Wow. No, y'all are getting me so amped. I'm so glad that I'll be there hosting with y'all.
Wait.
I really cannot wait. Of course, if folks are trying to tap in with you, if they're trying to get, you to be their stylist, I want you to look right there. Let them know how they plug in.
For Instagram, you can find me on Nique's Hairstyles _ and Facebook, it's Dominique Dorsey. I don't have any other social medias, but I do have a website you can book on. It's www.niqueshairstyles.com.
Right on. Dominique, thank you so much for coming. Anytime
Thank
you got
you.
updates or things you're doing, just know the Day with Trae is part of your family.
It's coming on a booking
There we
immediately
go.
after this is over.
There we go. Oh, thanks so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you on the
Me
second.
too.
Well, y'all, I'm telling you, okay, you've heard from some phenomenal stylists. And of course, also earlier in the week, you also heard from Northwest Credible Messenger about their importance of saying this is something we need to endorse, this is something we need to support financially. You know, you have heard from a lot of people, and of course, the producer of this amazing, phenomenal show, Aisha herself, about the reasons to be there on March 2nd, y'all. I'm gonna be wrapping up some of those reasons right after this short break. Stay tuned, you're watching The Day with Trae.
Seattle Opera presents one of the world's most popular operas, Mozart's The Magic Flute. Called an international sensation by LA Daily News and dazzling by San Francisco classical voice, this new to Seattle production featuring eye-popping animations is perfect for the whole family. Don't miss Mozart's The Magic Flute, February 22nd through March 9th at McCaw Hall. Details at seattleopera.org.
Ready to be intentional with your spending? Whether you're gifting it or using it for yourself, the Buy Black card allows you to shop at many different Black-owned businesses across the greater Seattle area, like Love a Latte, Dramer Ice Cream, Motis Beauty Supply, Pizza by Ruffin, The Spa House by Queen Care, and so many more. You can see the full list of participating businesses when you sign up for your Buy Black card at intentionalist.com. And thanks to our friends at BECU, you'll save 20% when you load your card. Spend like it matters with the Buy Black card.
Waitress, the hit Broadway musical Baked from the Heart, is coming to Fifth Avenue Theater. This little slice of heaven musical offers a special recipe for finding happiness in unexpected places. With original music by Grammy Award winner Sarah Bareilles, this musical is a dash of dreams and a pinch of heart baked to perfection. Don't miss this brand new production. Get a taste of this delicious musical March 11th through 30th. Order up at fifthavenue.org and satisfy your sweet tooth with the most delectable show of the season. Make plans now to get a little slice of this perfect musical today.
Truth Talks is the hottest streaming show on TV. Catch all the truths about pop culture to politics and today's biggest
Why
stars.
tiptoe through life?
Monday through Friday, live at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and again at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific on Fox Soul.
Welcome back, y'all, to The Day with Trae. Of course, I'm your host, Trae Holiday, and I just got to give a huge shout out to my guest today, Dominique Dorsey, for joining me and sharing her beginnings in this industry, starting from that vanity at the young age of 6, knowing that she could do something with that love of beauty. And now she's pouring that into her clients and definitely into the production of this show. So y'all don't want to miss this. You want to get your tickets to Reign of Style at reignofstyle.com. Of course, if you are looking to, find that great stylist, look no further than Dominique. She gave you all the ways to get connected and plugged in. And I will say this, for all of the folks who've been pouring into this phenomenal show, thank you, because it is so needed in our community. And I know that it takes a lot of dollars, a lot of time, a lot of energy. It's a lot that goes into pulling this off year over year. So huge shout out to Aisha for having the vision and the fortitude to stick with it every single year and to pull together that phenomenal team that's helping to make everything happen in the back end. I know what it takes to pull something so big together. And yet I'm gonna tell you right now, it's on us, y'all, to support events like this so that they know we care. We see them. We want more of this in our community. When we don't show up and all of that effort has gone into something, it makes it hard for them to produce it again and again, right? So I'm just going to tell y'all from me to you that it's not just about supporting amazing events in our community. It's about us being a part of community. That's what this is. And Reign of Style is one of those things that is a beloved event in our community that we have got to be the ones to support. Because if we don't, how can we expect anybody else to? And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be on that stage and I'm going to be emceeing, but I'm going to also be like geeking out about what is happening the whole time. So definitely get your tickets. And I just want to tell y'all, thank you for not only tuning into this show, but finding value in what we're doing here on The Day with Trae. Because if you don't watch, then all of this, what does it matter, right? Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm always gonna have a good time and I'm gonna always be inspired, but I want you to be inspired because just like all of the stylists you've seen this week, you too can be a part of community when you pour your brilliance into something that others are able to absorb. So I'm encouraging you, y'all, to be inspired. Remove the apathy from your lives. Be a part of community in ways that allow us to see your brilliance. Well, you know I'll be back with y'all tomorrow to wrap up the week. Until then, at 11 a.m., peace. Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.